This movie was filmed on location at the Santa Cruz Mission on January 17, 2013. The narrator was me, Briana Porrazzo. Special assistant was Briana Porrazzo. Cinematography by Brian Porrazzo. Movie filmed on an iPad mini. Edited on an iMac using iMovie. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Welcome to the Santa Cruz Mission. Santa Cruz means Holy Cross in Spanish. It's also known as the Bad Luck Mission. It's small, so my video log will be short. Come on, I'll show you inside. I told you this was going to be a short video. Sadly, this portion of the mission is the only real portion that's left behind. The rest were destroyed by floods and earthquakes. Come on, I'll show you in. Welcome to room 1. This room has a great example of some of the archaeology found here. This is one of the oldest foundations found in this structure. Here's an example of original adobe bricks. Later on, they whitewashed them. Welcome to room 2. Isn't that interesting, but they do give you a diorama of what it looks like, of what the mission looked like before all this bad luck started. This is room 3. One of the first things that you're probably going to notice is the door is really short. The reason of this is because when they were remodeling, they raised the foundation so it could be easier for wheelchair access. Inside, there's some examples of the original construction. See, I told you this was going to be a short video log. We're almost halfway done. This is room 4. Room 4 is one of my favorite rooms because it gives you an example of what they used to live like. Look at the wolf skin that they made, holding the arrows. That's really interesting. Look at the baby cradle. That looks pretty comfy. Don't you wonder what it would be like to live like this? Welcome to room 6. This is an example of a workroom. This is where they did some blacksmithing, tallow working, which is basically making candles and weaving. And I'm surprised. It still works. Welcome to room 7. This is a perfect example of how the mission changed hands in the many years of its history. First, it was owned by the Mexican government, then sold to some private ranchers. Then, in about 1865, it was sold to some Irish immigrants who had very different tastes than the Indians. In fact, they even put wallpaper on the walls. Yes, wallpaper. Welcome to room 8. Well, there's something you're going to notice different about all the other rooms from this room. No roof. No floor. The reason because of this is because it's an example of what happens to the adobe when there's no roof or floor. It erodes back to nature. No trip to Santa Cruz would be complete without a picture, at least a picture of a redwood tree. Here's an example of avocado tree, but at least it's the oldest one in California. If you want to see a redwood, there it is.